It's like, you're so brave, and it's weird because I don't feel brave. Liberty. Hashtag not sponsored. What am I doing? Ew, I hate that saying. Flapping in the wind. I was like, the window, the window. Things I have to talk about. I feel like I haven't filmed in so long and I'm still dripping. I just need to do it. There's just been so many issues and problems with it that I'm just, my ex was texting me and my head is just too. She's like, it makes me feel like I'm supposed to be scared, like I'm doing something that's inherently dangerous, and I don't really feel that way. But I thought she had pulled the emergency handles. Wait, that's actually so exciting. We had 6 more hours left in this drive, by the way. Good morning. Welcome to a little day in my life vlog, I think. I don't know. Today is Tuesday. I am in South Dakota right now. I made it here the other day. That thunderstorm video, by the way, that was on... Wait, today's Wednesday. The thunderstorm video was filmed on Monday and today is the following Wednesday. So yeah, it's been a couple days. I have this cute little outfit on today, which is all made up of my sister's old clothes, which she went through her closet recently and like gave me huge piles of clothes, and basically my whole wardrobe is updated now because I can wear all of her old stuff. So it's wonderful. It's my favorite place to shop. So yeah, I thought I would take you along my day today. I've already been up for a couple hours. It's already, well, it's 9 o'clock here. But I still work on Eastern Standard Time, so I'm a couple hours ahead in terms of my work day. It's been a very, very, very busy morning, but we had some really successful meetings this morning, so I'm feeling very good about that. My main priority and goal for today, though, is to do, I know I've talked about it before, but I'm in the process of completing like a certification for work and just for me personally. So my main goal is to actually take that test today. I've been putting it off a little bit because I'm a little bit nervous to do it, but I think I just have to do it. I haven't done a test in so long, so I'm feeling like a bit anxious, but I just need to do it. So you guys can hold me to that. That is my main goal today. I do have 2 chances to take the test, so I'm just gonna have to get over it and do that today. But yeah, I just made my green juice for the morning and I've been sitting at my desk for basically the whole morning. But this campsite is really beautiful, so I'm gonna take you guys outside because I haven't even been outside at all today, which is crazy. So I'm gonna take you guys outside so you can take a little peek around, and yeah, welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoy. Okay, that looks really bad. I spilled something on my chair and cleaned it, and I only cleaned the area that I spilled the thing on, which made me realize how freaking dirty this whole chair is because I've never actually cleaned the whole fabric, and it's so dirty that now it looks like there's a giant spot on my chair, which is unfortunate, and now it's on my list to clean actually the whole chair because, anyway. Look at how beautiful. I am in Wind Cave National Park and it's been amazing. I've only been here for a few days, but it's so nice and quiet and just absolutely lovely. Okay, I was outside literally just for a few breaths because I need to try and power through work today so that I can take like a good chunk of time to be like offline to do this certification. It'll probably run into like overtime at work because there's just too much going on. But yeah, that is the update. That's what I'm going to be doing right now. Otherwise, I'm also like kind of going through like a breakup right now, and my ex was texting me and my head is just okay. Back to work. I also have a really cute neighbor today. I had to work, oh, the little steam, if you can see it, is from my diffuser, which is on right now. I have a really cute neighbor who I had to work up the courage to go talk to yesterday, but for some reason at this park I've now run into 2 solo female travelers who are both solo female retired women who are traveling for their like retirement in like an RV and trailer and stuff like that, which was so cool. So I met both of them over the last couple days, and it was nice to, you know, just kind of hear a little bit about them and their stories and how they kind of ended up on the road, and it was cool. It felt really inspiring. We talked yesterday, which is so funny. We had the exact same experience. Like, it's funny that this experience that I'm having with my parents, like, viewing this lifestyle is exactly the same as the experience that, like, these women are having, but, like, their kids' perspective is my parents' perspective. And they're like, yeah, they're super supportive, but this is what they want me to do for safety, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's funny that we're having the same experience. And she said, I know everybody that sees me always says, like, you're so brave, and it's weird because I don't feel brave. And that's the exact conversation that I was just having with a friend recently, because everybody, when you're like a solo female traveler, I don't know, a lot of the times people are like, wow, that's so brave. And I wouldn't even consider it brave, and it makes me feel like, and she said the same thing too, she's like, it makes me feel like I'm supposed to be scared, like I'm doing something that's inherently dangerous, and I don't really feel that way, which is exactly how I feel. And I haven't really met very many other solo females traveling, especially, I met no solo females that are my age traveling, but maybe we're just not in the same areas. But yeah, it was really interesting because that's exactly the same way that I feel. Like, when people say that you're brave, it's a really nice compliment, and I do like appreciate it and understand where it comes from, but at the same time it's really weird because why is it brave? Yeah, anyway. It is always a little bit weird to kind of understand that dynamic, but like I said, I do understand where it comes from. I'm just working away here, always forgetting my blue light glasses, but trying to remember them because it actually does help with my headaches or lack thereof when I'm working.
The largest 5,589 publicly traded businesses in the United States send 300...
Is that it? It just says passed. Okay. In the preface to this test, it said that there was all these different sections, and you had to finish all of the different sections. There was like a section timer and then a total like assessment timer. And you had to finish all the sections before you hit like submit exam, and I was on section 1, and I only had, I think it was like 14 or 13 minutes left in my section 1 timer, but I got to the last question and I pressed that, and the next button wasn't showing up, and the only other button that there was to press is finish test. So I had to press that button. It just says pass. So that's good. I guess I don't maybe get a grade. Maybe I do an email or something, but you can take a peek. Guys! Wait, that's actually so exciting. Passed. That's actually really exciting because I've been putting off doing this test for so long because I was so nervous about it. That's really exciting if I passed. Yay. Oh my gosh, and it was only the one section. I'm sweating. It got so hot in here, but I couldn't get up to like open any windows or turn on my fan or anything, so. Okay, let's see. Everything's on Do Not Disturb right now, so let's see if I got an email. School report, here we go. 87%! That's so good! Okay. There's only a few that are in like the yellow. There's like it's like a scale from like red to green. Most of mine are in like the very top of green, but there was a few that are in like the yellow in the middle section. Not bad. Okay. Nice. 87, nice. I needed, I think, a 70% to pass or something like that, but 87, I'm really happy with that. That's awesome. Wow, okay. Okay. Yay! I'm so glad I'm filming today, like always. Literally every day that I film, it's always good, even though sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't even know if I have content to put out, and I don't really like have ideas for my videos before I film, but every time I film, it's always so fun. So I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I know I said this in my last absolutely chaotic mess of a video, but thank you guys for 500 subscribers. That is so cool. Thank you all for being here. I love you so, so much. And if you do have any recommendations or things that you'd want to see from me or video ideas or anything like that, you're always welcome to leave them in the comments below. I'm gonna stand up and go outside because it is hot. But yay! Passed! Officially certified! That is so exciting. I feel like I just have so many things to update you guys on because I haven't filmed in like so long. But essentially, so I don't even remember what I said in my thunderstorm video, to be super honest with you, but my sister was with me for just over a week, and we were in like the Chicago area together. But while we were driving here, we had just crossed the border into the States, and I had looked out my mirror and I saw the window open. Like, my window's open by, you can probably tell, sorry, I have most of my blinds on because I'm just trying to control temperature in here, but my window's open by like this little piece, right? Opens and closes. This window was open and it was like the whole window was out. So I started yelling to my sister because I had thought that she did want to open a window. I remember her asking like, can I open a window? And I was like, yeah, sure, while we were driving. But I thought she had pulled the emergency handles because both of these windows have like emergency pulls, so the whole window will like come out. I thought she had pulled that and it was like out, literally flapping in the wind. I was like, the window, the window. But no, it was actually this front window had completely detached from its like casing and was just holding on by a thin bead of silicone on the top, because I resealed all my windows when I got the bus. It was just holding on by a thin bead of silicone that was on the top. The rest of it must have like cracked off or shrank or whatever. But the whole window was out, completely out, detached, flapping on the highway. So I'm yelling, okay, I pull over the bus. I like don't even know what to do. It's literally pouring rain, like pouring rain. I go into, we have no service also because for some reason, I don't know, my phone plan is like Canada and the US, so I don't know, we shouldn't have had this problem, but regardless, we did. The phone plans just like weren't working. So finally we pull over. I find like a little hardware store or something because I'm like, well, I guess I need actual like construction glue to actually glue the whole window back in. Like, it's not just resealing the window, like the window is out, completely out. So I go in, I try and find some stuff. We get some weird looks as per usual. It's pouring rain, and the only thing that I could find was this type of silicone that I actually did use for the rest of the windows before, because it can be applied wet and will dry wet, but in any condition. And it's literally pouring rain outside, and I have no other, like, there's no way we can hold it from the inside sustainably while we're driving. We had 6 more hours left in this drive, by the way. It's already super late in the day. I was so, oh my goodness, so over it. Anyway, we ended up doing that in the parking lot, resealing the window, tried to wait for a little while. Of course, we kept driving and it came out again, so then pulled over again, and then I pumped some more in there, and we just held the window shut for like 30 minutes. We just leaned on it and hoped that it would dry like enough. Someone came over and was like, are you guys locked out? I'm like, no, we're fine. Anyway, so that was okay. Then I continued the 6-hour drive. Luckily, Piper slept during most of it, so that was good. But it was pouring so much. We were driving way into the dark. We arrived at the campsite. Of course, it's like literally dark, so we couldn't even check in properly, pull into this site. Oh, it was just such a crazy hassle. But anyways, all of that to say, I did end up refixing the window, and actually that silicone did end up holding on, so even cutting it open and trying to like fix it for real, I did buy construction glue and thought I was going to refix it, but it was holding on too well kind of thing. So I just pumped some more silicone in there and held it on, and it looks like a mess, but it's honestly fine. The other thing, and I was just walking around the bus just to get some air, and my other window looks like it could use some more silicone too, so maybe I'll redo that either today depending on the weather, or I don't know, sometime. And my other project is, ignore my beautiful towel, but my other project is this part of the roof, which has come undone too many times. It's not a surprise at this point. I knew it wasn't gonna hold up, but hey ho, here we are. So I need a new solution for that. I'm thinking of doing like some kind of like a fabric type fix up there because it's light, it's gonna just be nice. It's just something to cover the ugly like wires and like literal roof of the bus. So I'm gonna try and find something to like blend it in and make it look nice up there, but that's another fix that I need to do maybe this weekend or something. My goal, by the way, and why I'm in South Dakota, I don't even know if I said this, I'm essentially trying to get to Wyoming to see, I want to see as many national parks as I can. I have a US National Parks Pass that expires in October, so I'm trying to see as many national parks as I can, this one included, especially Grand Tetons and Yellowstone. I really like to get to before it's too cold, meaning like in the next 2 weeks, hopefully I should be there to go and see. And then yeah, heading around probably up into Montana, maybe visiting Glacier, which would be super neat, and then heading over to like Washington and the coast and stuff. And then I do need to be back in London for December, kind of Christmas time. As you guys might know, but my family always goes on a trip at Christmas. That's like our family, like my close family time is like, that is the 1 week of the year since we were little that we've kind of set aside. And so we're going on a trip this year, which is really fun, but we fly out of Toronto, so the bus needs to be back in London by, yeah, end of December. We'll see how that goes. If you guys remember, I do have a diesel heater that I installed at the very beginning of this whole process. It was the most expensive one. I was like, no, I need to be warm, like this is really important to me, blah blah blah. It's never worked. I think it is worked, but there's just been so many issues and problems with it that I'm just so over it and done with it. So I ended up getting a couple like electric heaters, and also I just bought a Mr. Buddy like propane heater as well. So I've got some options for this winter of trying to make it last longer, because I would like to be in the bus as long as possible, and then hopefully I'll make it down to the desert, I don't know, January, February kind of winter time. So we'll see how that goes, but that is my general travel kind of overview and bus updates that I have so far. I do need to scratch off, I have a little map back here, you can't really tell, behind my pillows there, which is a scratch off map that I keep track of like the routes that I'm driving across the states and the provinces. So I do need to update that from our trip from London through Chicago and then out here to South Dakota. So we should probably do that today as well. There's so many things I have to talk about. I feel like I haven't filmed in so long and I was missing it. I kind of forget how much I miss it until I'm actually like here and talking to you guys. So yeah, there's so much, but that is my update. I need to get back to work and probably eat something in a little bit because it is lunchtime and I'm getting super hungry. And it's already hot today and it's early in the day, so maybe we'll go for a little hike later. Again, weather depending. And I've got some videos to edit and all of that good stuff. So that is my bus update. I will stop talking for now and we'll continue to work, and I will catch up with you guys later. Okay, let's talk about these Oreos because they are literally the best things ever. I am absolutely obsessed with them. I need more, like ASAP. And then I got back to work here, so yay, thank goodness I'm done my test. That was so exciting. I feel so good about it, and I am officially certified now. Hello? I'm officially certified now, which is so exciting. So I just basically caught up on all of my emails, Teams messages of the stuff that came through while I was in that exam. It's so windy. I'm trying to keep my back door open so that I'm not using my fan because there's enough wind that it's like the right temperature in here, but all my curtains are going crazy and my front doors keep blowing open and closed. I feel bad. I've been watching, I think I talked about this a little bit before, but I watch Financial Audit by Caleb Hammer on YouTube like consistently. It's like one of my comfort shows at this point. And I always watch it when I'm working, and there's always new episodes out, and I don't know, he's great and super funny, and I think I just love it. But at one point, one of these new guests came on and that he was working at like a car plant essentially in Arizona, and my friend I know last year, he's like a software developer, he went down to Arizona in Phoenix and was helping like install this new software for the line or the manufacturing or whatever. And I sent a screenshot and I was like, hey, any chance this is the same production facility? And he was like, yeah, no, that's completely the same facility. That's so cool. And now I've got him hooked on financial audit. So, you know, shout out to new creators. If I haven't talked about him before, go check it out if you like. He essentially does, well, he does financial audits on people with just like really bad finances, and essentially just tries to give them a wake-up call about like where their money is going. It's not like it's definitely not like an investment channel or anything. I watch it more so for entertainment purposes, but it's also just like kind of a good wake-up call to make sure that you're like accurately budgeting and make sure that you know where your money's actually going. So anyway, that's my little update. Those Oreos, by the way, are so good. Me and Piper went to a Target because we don't have Target in Canada, when we got here, and just got a whole bunch of fun snacks and different Oreo flavors that we don't have as well. Oh, now I'm addicted. They're so good. Also, I got this new case, which is so cute, a little like cowboy theme for, I don't know, the summer. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in so long. So yeah, it's cute. Done, last call of the day. It's hot today. It is very, very hot today, but that was a really, really interesting call. It could be a really good opportunity for us, and I had my boss on there as well, so thumbs up for that. I have a couple more things left to do for work today. It is actually like hot. I think I need to change as well. But yeah, it's been honestly such a good day so far, which is great. I'm gonna get these few other things done for work, and then we'll see what we get up to tonight. I'm excited for you guys to come along with me. I need water. That was a lot of talking. Okay, bye. So new exciting update. I got a Soda Stream, which is very exciting. It's actually not even new. It's my mom had it. My dad got it from my mom like a little while ago, but she never really used it. So now I have a Soda Stream, which is so exciting because I can drink my sparkling water all of the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and make one right now and throw it in the fridge. It is 2 o'clock this time, Mountain Standard Time, which is what I'm on right now, which means that I'm basically done work for the day Eastern Standard Time. It's quite hot, but I'm kind of debating if I am going to try and go on a little hike. There's a couple trails around here that I would really like to do, but I would have to bike to the trailhead for them. But there is some other things that I could do here as well. I'm just not sure temperature wise like which one makes the most sense to do first. They do also have a ranger led hike at 6:30, which I think would be so cute and fun to go to. They had one yesterday too, but I was not feeling it and I just ate my dinner and didn't end up going. But I think I'll try harder to go to the one today, which should be, yeah, a lot of fun. So do I bike to the visitor center and then go for a hike? I just can't tell what to do because it is hot, but when the wind blows it is quite nice. So I'm thinking that might be the move, just to get out of, ew, I hate that saying. I'm thinking that's probably what I'll go. I'm thinking that's probably what I'm gonna do, just to get out of the bus a little bit. And yeah, but let me make my Soda Stream and throw it in the fridge for, I think, after my hike, so that I can have that for when I get back. am often a big fan of getting hiking maps whenever I go to like a national or state park, just because, I don't know, I like to see all the different trails around. Even if I kind of have a good idea of what I'd like to do, I always just like to take a peek, see the trails, also see, well, obviously the time that they're gonna take and the kilometers, or in this case the miles, but also the reviews about how like strenuous the hiking trail they say is going to be. So here I'm just reading through all of the different trails and kind of seeing what I would like to do. Now this is at Wind Cave National Park, and unfortunately at the time that I was visiting, meaning actually this whole summer of 2024, the elevators into the caves are actually closed because they're essentially doing like a big renovation of the whole system, and so no one could actually go into the cave or do any of the cave tours. So the hiking trails kind of above ground were really the only experience from the national park that we could kind of get at this point. Needless to say, it was still absolutely beautiful, and I would highly recommend still visiting and going. Even the above ground, obviously, portion of the national park is beautiful in its own right. If you don't lick the yogurt lid, you're missing out. So I did break my big toe recently on my left foot, and I haven't been putting it in like actual shoes, just like sandals and Birks and whatnot. But this boot, the first time that I wore it was yesterday, and it does feel a little tight, which I don't love, but it's definitely been getting better, so I think it should be okay. We're gonna try a bit of a longer hike today and see how it does. Yeah, I should be all good. We're set, we're ready. We've got my beautiful bag. Let's go. Okay, this was actually really cool. So I ended up going all the way to the visitor center, and then I came downstairs into the little like museum portion essentially, and they had this whole mock cave in the basement, which was so neat and adorable. They had essentially just all of these different like patterns and textures of what, I don't know, different areas in the caves actually looked like to teach you about them. It was so neat. And then, yeah, I went out on my little trail. It was very beautiful. I ended up actually going past this kind of grass fields area, which was really pretty. And I'm very grateful that they did have a fence, because there was a bison right at the fence. Bison, buffalo, same thing. But there was one right there. There were some guys that were kind of walking up to the fence pretty near it. I don't know, I'm not taking my chances. I went on another hike where I was walking around a blind corner to a bison, and you know what, that really humbled me enough. So they are just so big but so beautiful, like such beautiful animals, and I just have so much respect for them. And I know it just really matters a lot, especially to just the culture and the history of the land where they are. Sorry if you can hear the train in the background. You can tell I'm clearly still in the prairies. But anywho, this hike was absolutely beautiful, and just, yeah, what a nice way to end the day. Okay, well, I think that the hike is still going on at 6:30. It is 6:15 right now, so I'm going to get ready to go, and I don't know, hope it's still kind of going on. It's pretty close to here, like a 5-minute walk, so otherwise it will just be me walking to the amphitheater and back, which is fine with me, and then I'll come back and make dinner. But I did edit my YouTube video, so I feel very accomplished today.
We did some dynamite work down into the cave, which you can actually see on the became famous with the whole cave. And cave said, hey, map out new portions of the cave. Simply not accessible to the public. Some of the areas require people to crawl on their
Right. So I got home and got working straight away on dinner. Oh my goodness, this train. I was making these like chicken tzatziki kind of mini wrap things. Anyways, it ended up being so good. Yeah, we know you're there. What's happening over here? Anywho, this dinner was absolutely delicious. And you know when you get home from a hike and you're just really hungry and you need loose baggy PJ shorts, that's this outfit that's going on here. But it was such a delicious dinner. Highly would recommend that recipe. So good. Slight update slash problem. Clogged my drain, which was stupid, but I'm also kind of not that surprised because it's still dripping. Yeah, it is. So anyways, I was trying to undo it to get like everything to fall into like an empty garbage bin to try and, I don't know, I hope that it's just like some food right in the very top and that's why it's like not really draining, but I'm not 100% sure if that's what's happening. And tomorrow, I guess I'll go into town and get, I don't know what, something to help, but I guess I should just continue to try and unscrew the drain. The problem is like, as much as I want to just unscrew this top piece, which I think would be the best kind of thing to do, it's just as soon as I unscrew it, obviously like the rest of the pipe gets tangled in itself. And so I'm not really sure what to do there other than unscrewing it from the other pipe that it's connected to, which I could do, which I guess I should probably do now that I'm talking about it out loud. I'm just really tired and it's late and I want to go to bed, but there's no end to that sentence. That's my update for the night. And I think I'm gonna sign off here because I'm tired and completely ready for bed, and now I have to fix this leaking drain. So anyway, thank you guys for following me around today. A little bit of a weird end off to the day, but I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Thank you so much for being here. Just remember that every adventure is worthwhile. Keep sharing those stories. I have dishwater on my hands. Love you. Bye.